Let's face it, we get busy sometimes, and when meal times roll around, many of us want things that we can prepare easily. And many of you know I am a huge advocate of encouraging people to cook at home. The good news is we can make so many simple, delicious, low prep dishes from scratch using ordinary, everyday ingredients that will help transform your home into a wonderful, wholesome haven of home-cooked meals. I'll be the first to admit that sometimes my dinner ideas do not work. I get caught up doing things and then I look at the clock and realize it's 4:30 and I need to do something about dinner. We could do takeout every now and again, but it is expensive and I find that sometimes the quality just isn't what it could be. So I've got some easy meal ideas for you today using just some pantry basics and things that a lot of us just have sitting in our fridge or freezer. These are going to be used to pull together really good, non-boring meals with less than 2 minutes of prep time. This first dish is a lentil and rice casserole that is perfect for those extra busy days because it only takes 1 minute of prep time. This is a delicious low-fat casserole that is on our dinner table probably 2 or 3 times a month. Now, every time I've served this as either a side dish for guests or as a main meal for us on a weeknight, it gets rave reviews. And it takes less than 60 seconds to prep. And we're going to start out with just some uncooked regular rice. And we're going to put in a half a cup into our 8x8 pan. Next, add in 3/4 of a cup of brown lentils. The brown ones hold their shape well, so I like to use those. A few shakes of garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, pepper, and a splash of some olive oil will give it nice texture. Lastly, add in 3 cups of chicken broth, and you won't need to add any salt to this because the broth will already have that in it. And that's pretty much it. Now just cover your casserole dish with some foil or put the lid on your pan if it comes with one and pop it in the oven at 350 for about an hour. After an hour, carefully take the cover off and sprinkle on a handful or 2 of cheese on the top. Then just pop it back in the oven for another 5 or 6 minutes and you have a cozy, comforting meal. Now this is a really tasty casserole that heats up really, really well the next day. And my husband, who isn't a fan of lentils, loves them when they're prepared this way. And you can also add in some caramelized onions if you have a little bit more time, or you can also stir fry some ground beef or some chicken if you want to amp up the protein. This is a really versatile dish that you can customize pretty much any way you want. This next dish is a satisfying pasta bowl, and this comes together in about 10 minutes. And the nice thing about this is you can vary it depending on what ingredients you have on hand. I had this for dinner last night, and I'll show you how I made it with just a few things that I pulled out of my fridge. The hardest part of this meal is cooking up a bit of pasta. When it's done, give it a splash of olive oil and mix it in. Add some cherry tomatoes, some onion, avocado, a few olives, and some tuna packed in olive oil, and hit it with some parsley if you have some. Super easy and nourishing. Now you can serve this warm, which is how I had it, but you can also serve it at room temperature. This is so colorful and a perfect dish to make if you're having a friend over for lunch, and it's also a great way to get more veggies on your plate. Now, I don't know how it is for you, but chicken is a staple at our house, and I'm always experimenting and trying different ways to prepare it. And this easy recipe that I'll show you is one of the ways our Italian family does it. It's really yummy, and it gets your main dish on the table in about a half an hour. Take a few chicken breasts and put them on a parchment-lined baking sheet. Then take a package of green beans and put them all around the chicken. And what's nice about this recipe is that you don't even have to brown the meat or cut or chop any of the vegetables. Everything just goes right onto the pan. Then take some whole cherry tomatoes and add those in, and that will give this dish a nice bright flavor. Now we're going to season this up. Pour some olive oil in a bowl, maybe about a 1/4 cup or so, and a splash of balsamic vinegar. A quick mix, and drizzle it over everything, making sure that everything's coated. Add some salt and pepper, thyme, a bit of paprika, garlic powder, and it's ready to go in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes or so. Just out of the oven, this is really tender and flavorful and looks enticing. Fancy enough for company, yet perfect for a busy weeknight too. If you happen to know ahead of time that there's going to be a week where cooking is going to be more of a challenge for you because you've got appointments back to back, or you've got extra long work hours or other things going on, a great thing to do is just stock your fridge with things like cut up fruit and vegetables, cheese, nuts, crackers, hard-boiled eggs, yogurt, deli meat. It's really easy to make up an antipasto platter made up of all of these things and have a great lunch or dinner with that. You can also pick up frozen chicken strips or fish from the grocery store and pair it with a bag salad. Just cook up the chicken strips or the fish and put it on top of the salad for a quick meal. And also don't overlook basics like rice with a bit of soy sauce and a couple of fried eggs on top, heated up with some frozen veggies. That can be a really great quick meal as well. Sometimes in life, it feels like we're being pulled in 100 different directions, or we're in a season of lower energy, and it might not be possible for us to cook every single meal at home 100% of the time. But if we do it when we can, the benefits are immense because it gives us an opportunity to connect with our food, build relationships in the kitchen, and we feel a sense of accomplishment and competence when we make something good. I want to thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate it so very much. Take care, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one.